Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speed. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Carter, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. And for Denver, we've got P. Thompson is out there with Cunningham. And it's ABC, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Taking a look at Denver. And, Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They've just got to play to their strengths.
Now here's James. Claxton the pass to James. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions away, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Thompson. That shot off. Here's Barlow. He's covered by Thompson. Here's James driving to the basket.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hands on that shot.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Barlow passes to Claxton. Misses the 3.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
To the paint. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And a wide open look for Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk right there, guys.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line for Denver, Thompson.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James looking around. Outside for Miles. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Barlow. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Tries from the block. That shot no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling him no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Cunningham's shot is off. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James finds Claxton. Here's Barlow. Kicks it out to James. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Cunningham for three. Good on the three-point shot.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Pass to Miles. There's the pass to Claxton. A three-pointer is right on target. Claxton's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the rejection by James. Pushing it up. Here's Barlow. That one doesn't go. Cunningham with some nice D. The feed to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Jayhawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. She's checked in for ABC. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Cade Cunningham. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Outside, Green. Pass to G. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Both free throws good from Green.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
There's the lob to Carter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by the Jayhawks. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He kicks it to G. And another miss by Denver. And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks.
It's free t-shirt time. Get loud. Go crazy. Go on.
Jayhawks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. The three. Wembanyama with the rebound. On 4-6 from long range here early on. Here's Morris. It's stolen by Green. Pulls it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's It's now 8 points for P. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Whitehead passes to Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. Here's Whitehead. Drives to the hoop. Claxton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic. The Jayhawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one is off.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
The Nuggets trail. Poked away. Murray outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. To the middle. The Jayhawks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Green taking his time here. With 1 on the clock. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jayhawks out front. They lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you from the Jayhawks in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Jokic is out there with P. Then there's Carr. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's G in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Claxton, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here is Miles. Takes it inside. Count that one. The Nuggets trail by 3. And stolen by James. Pass to Claxton. Back to James. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Bailey, he's checked in for G. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Carr. Stolen by Miles. It's Carter, high post. Can't hit that one. Denver shooting about 42% so far. Here's Bailey. And another miss by Denver.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Passes it to Claxton. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Cunningham against James. Shoots the 3. Bailey misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
James in the post. Cunningham's there. James, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's deflected, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Bailey misses. Jayhawks leading by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Claxton. And off the glass. That one's good. Claxton's got 11 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the pass to Pete. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Bailey. Back to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Over James. And the rejection by James. And he recovers it. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
To Claxton. Here's Barlow. Passes to Claxton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Jayhawks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Murray. Still without a basket. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And the shot is good.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
James against Murray. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And so James will bring it up for the Jayhawks. They lead by 4. Now the pass to Barlow. A 3-pointer, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Carter against Murray. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And James throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray Boyd. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Top passer at his position. Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
Here's Barlow. Kicks it out to James. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. And it's Jokic missing. Got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Miles the pass to James. And the dunk by James.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on.
You know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A different look for Denver. G's checked in for Jokic, and it's Green in for Jamal Murray. Here's G, defended by Miles. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Carr's checked in. The Jayhawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the inside, and then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Green after the basket by the Jayhawks. Thompson passes to Carr. Back to Thompson. Takes the three. Carter pulls it in.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Timeout called, the Jayhawks. Jayhawks leading by 3. There's 1:54 left here in the second, and the wide-open shot from Morris. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. Nugget shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's G. He has yet to score. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Wembanyama. Denver grabs the miss. On the wing, Green. The shot goes down and he gets his game back to even. Green's got 7 points in the game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Thompson left side. Inside. Murray bowls. And it's sent back by Carter. Murray Boyles with the bucket. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Whitehead. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 6th rebound on the night, and he converts the layup. Carr's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Carter, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. For the Nuggets, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to get the start of a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up a bit.
That about...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And here's Cunningham. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got James, and it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Jokic, no good. Being at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Carter. for Miles. Claxton inside. By Green. Here's Barlow. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Miles. Tries again. 3 seconds left. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Jayhawks lead by 3.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Here's Barlow, and it's good for 2. Barlow's got 6.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Cunningham against James, and the wide-open shot from Green. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
To the left side wing. And there's the pass to Barlow. Nailed from three-point land. Barlow's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jayhawks. The Nuggets trail by 4. Denver calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's checked in for Denver.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Those are your Nuggets Mini Dance Team.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. That's a 2 from Cunningham. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Miles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
He passes to Cunningham. Denver passing it around. Jokic. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Miles on the way. Here's Barlow. From the high post, he drills it. And now a 6-point Jayhawk lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Has to be. Claxton comes with the double team. No problem knocking that one down. And that's now 7 points for ABC.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Jayhawks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Murray outside.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Out to the right wing. Puts it up from 15. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Miles the pass to Claxton. Buries the long-range jumper. Claxton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jayhawks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He passes to Bailey. And it's sent back by Carter. Kicks it out to James. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray outside. He dishes it to Cunningham. Down low, he passes to Murray. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Claxton with it. He's got 19. Outside for Miles. 11 feet away. Claxton no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Float loose. Here's Bailey. Basket good. Bailey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Barlow passes to James. Now, here's Miles. Tight defense on him. James kicks to Miles. Just 4 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barlow's got 13 points in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. He's checked in for Denver. Here comes in for Cade Cunningham. Murray surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. A slam by Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Outside for Miles. And it falls over the rim and in. Miles has got 6 points. So it's Denver now. 9-point game. Carr the pass to G. And here's Jokic. Here's the 3. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Barlow, and he dunks it down.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
1:29 left to play in the third. Pass to G. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Timeout called the Jayhawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in. Jayhawks leading by 11. Here's Whitehead. Outside for Wembanyama. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Locked loose. Here's Murray Boyd. 15 points in the game. From deep, Green, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
There's Whitehead. The kick outside to Butler.